please be a secret. Yay.
Improvising lines and actions is not new to Robert Downey Jr., as he has been improvising lines since the 1980s when he just started acting. We will see some of such instances of spot on off the script acting and speaking. Let's start with the movie Weird Science, which aired several years back. In the movie Weird Science, Robert Downey Jr. and the actor who played the character Max poured Slurpee on two other characters as the bully they acted out to be. However, the weird handshake they had between each other before pouring the Slurpee was not scripted but matched the scene perfectly and was left in the final cut.
Max, what are you gonna do?
Years later, Robert Downey Jr. still had his way of going off script effortlessly. In the movie Avengers: Age of Ultron, he broke into a lab facility and was trying to find a hidden door to go out. The words he uttered in the process of his search were unscripted but perfect for the scene.
Please be a secret door, please be a secret door, please be a secret door. Yay.
In the movie Natural Born Killer, set in the United States, a movie which had no ties to Australian culture, Robert Downey Jr. speaks in an Australian accent while interviewing Mickey, an improv that added some spice to his character.
Explain to me, where's the purity that you couldn't live without in the 52 people who are no longer on this planet because they met you and Mallory? What's so f***ing pure about that?
The last line in the last scene of the Iron Man was a game changer for the movie and the entire Marvel Cinematic Universe. The surprising thing is that it was not scripted, however, the eruption it caused was worth it.
The truth is, I am Iron Man.
In a lab scene in The Avengers, Robert Downey Jr. ate blueberries in the middle of acting. The funny thing is that it wasn't a part of the script. Apparently he was hungry before they started to shoot the scene.
You think Fury's hiding something? He's a spy. Captain, he's the spy. His secrets have secrets. It's bugging him too, isn't it?
One of the most hilarious scenes in the movie Avengers is the one where Robert Downey Jr. uttered these words to one of the actors playing Galaga. It fits so perfectly that the rest had to go with it.
Raise the missing mouse. Ship the top tails. That man is playing Galaga. Thought we wouldn't notice, but we...
In a scene in the movie Spider-Man: Homecoming, where Robert Downey Jr., who plays Tony and Peter, are in a car. He reaches over and Peter thinks it's for a hug, so Tony tells him that he is just getting the door for him because they have not become close enough for a hug. How disappointed Peter must have been.
You, like someone will call you.
Oh,
All right?
from your team.
Okay.
That's not a hug, I'm just grabbing the door for you. We're not there yet.
Robert Downey Jr. can be called the king of ad-libbing at this point, as in the movie The Avengers. He said something that wasn't in the script, asking the others if they wanted to eat shawarma. That was totally off topic and cracked watchers up.
You ever tried shawarma? There's a shawarma joint about 2 blocks from here. I don't know what it is, but I want to try it.
We're not finished yet.
In a war and tear-jerking scene in the movie Tropic Thunder, Robert Downey Jr. makes an out-of-place statement which fits the kind of personality his character depicted.
Please don't move! I see you! Hold on, police!
Robert Downey Jr.'s nonchalant attitude to things was also evident in the movie Captain America: Civil War, where Tony tells Peter to move his leg for him to sit down, a line that was not scripted. However, since that seemed like something Tony would say, Peter made room for Tony to sit down.
I'm gonna sit here so you move the leg.
In Iron Man 2, Robert Downey Jr. asked Gwyneth Paltrow, who was genuinely sick during the scene, to wear a surgical nose mask. Although this wasn't a part of the script, there is no denying that it wasn't out of place.
That part.
The expo is a gigantic waste of time.
I need you to wear a surgical mask until you're feeling better. Is that okay?
That's rude.
There's nothing more important to me than...
In the movie Iron Man 2, the script showed that Robert Downey Jr. was supposed to be drunk, so it is not so surprising that his laughter was hilarious and unscripted.
Goldstein.
Yes, Mr. Stark.
Give me a fat beat to beat my buddy's ass.
In the movie Kiss Kiss Bang, released in 2005, Robert Downey Jr. and Val Kilmer had a serious brotherhood chemistry and on-point banter that was mostly improvised.
What? Kiss me. No.
Check out Doris and Lucinda over here.
Robert Downey Jr.'s words in the movie Avenger Age of Ultron while he was working on a tractor was so good, though unscripted, that the scriptwriter wished he had put that in his script while writing.
Hello, dear. Tell me everything.
Robert Downey Jr.'s addition to the movie as Tony Stark before snapping his fingers in Avengers Endgame was last minute and wasn't scripted. Still, it made the movie complete. In the Avengers Endgame, what was in the bedroom scene initially was "I love you tons," but the words "I love you 3000" was included because Robert Downey Jr.'s children say the same words to him. This improvisation made the scene touching.
Love you tons.
I love you 3000.
In another scene of the movie, the Avengers Endgame, there is a lash out from Robert Downey Jr. to Tony Stark, blaming him for losing to Thanos. One of the lines towards the end was improvised and unscripted. "No trust, liar."
For you, Cap, I got no coordinates, no clues, no strategies, no options, zero, zip, nada. No trust, liar.
In the scene in the movie Avengers Infinity War, where Tony Stark and Doctor Strange were arguing, Peter tried to come in and help with the situation, but Tony shut him up with words that were unscripted.
In your life, I don't work for you.
And due to that fact, we're now in a flying donut, billions of miles from Earth with no backup.
I'm back up.
No, you're still away. The adults are talking.
In the scene of the Avengers where Captain America and Iron Man were attempting to bring Loki back to Nick Fury, but they were interrupted by Thor. Some of Robert Downey Jr.'s words with the Asgardian were deviations from the script and were told in a Shakespearean manner.
Take my stuff.
You have no idea what you're dealing with.
Shakespeare in the Park?
Doth mother know you weareth her drapes?
That was great, but check out these moments where Jim Carrey goes totally off script.